Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel where we dive into how Saudi King Salman secretly travels, world's richest king. He's one of the most powerful men on earth, and also one of the most mysterious. When King Salman of Saudi Arabia moves, the world takes notice, but almost no one sees it coming. From gold-plated jets to shutting down entire cities, this is how the world's richest king travels in total secrecy, and why it costs hundreds of millions just to make it happen. Stay tuned, you're about to enter a world of royalty, espionage, and billionaire-level luxury that's rarely seen by the public. The billion-dollar itinerary behind the golden gates of Saudi Arabia's opulent palaces lies a world of unthinkable wealth and unmatched power. At the center of it all is King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, a monarch whose movements are shrouded in military-level secrecy, yet leave a trail of extravagance that stuns the world. Known as the world's richest king, King Salman doesn't just travel, he orchestrates a royal movement so complex, it rivals presidential security operations and Hollywood productions combined. From renting out entire luxury hotels to traveling in a sky palace that defies aviation norms, King Salman's journeys are more than mere travel. They are an assertion of dominance, diplomacy, and supreme luxury. Every journey he takes involves thousands of personnel, surveillance experts, armored convoys, and meticulous planning down to the last golden teacup. But what does it really take for the world's richest king to leave his palace and touch down in another country? In this deep dive, we unveil the 7 layers of secrecy, security, and sophistication behind King Salman's travel, and why the world's most powerful leaders treat every visit as a global event. 1. The man behind the kingdom. Born in 1935, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud is not just a figurehead of the Saudi monarchy, he is one of the most influential leaders in the Arab world. Before becoming king in 2015, Salman served as the governor of Riyadh for nearly 5 decades, overseeing the transformation of the capital from a modest desert town into a thriving metropolis. He later became the Minister of Defense, and by the time he was crowned king, he had already amassed a legacy of strategic leadership and strong governance. Estimates of the royal family's net worth range between $1.4 trillion to $2 trillion, with King Salman personally controlling tens of billions. The king, however, is not just wealthy in terms of finances, his influence spans global oil markets, Islamic diplomacy, and international politics. This status makes his security and secrecy paramount. In a region where wealth and power often go hand in hand with risk, King Salman's travel is guarded with the intensity of a wartime president. Assassination threats, espionage, and political tensions across the globe mean every journey he undertakes must be cloaked in near-total secrecy. His reputation, image, and safety are meticulously curated and protected by some of the most sophisticated security systems on Earth. 2. The custom royal aircraft fleet. King Salman doesn't fly commercial, he flies palaces. His preferred aircraft is a heavily modified Boeing 747, custom-built with luxury and security in mind. The plane's interior reportedly features gold accents, private bedrooms, meeting rooms, a medical clinic, and a prayer room oriented perfectly toward Mecca. When he needs alternatives, a similarly customized Airbus A340 or private Gulfstream jets are also available. These aircraft aren't simply luxurious, they are flying fortresses. Outfitted with advanced radar systems, encrypted communications, and anti-missile countermeasures, they are built to withstand potential threats. The Royal Saudi Air Force often escorts these jets with fighter aircraft when flying over sensitive airspace. 3. Royal convoys and ground security. Once the king lands, the real show begins. A royal motorcade, often consisting of over 100 vehicles, awaits him. These convoys typically include bulletproof luxury sedans, most notably, the Mercedes-Benz S600 Pullman Guard and Rolls-Royce Phantoms, along with police escorts, medical units, and armored SUVs loaded with security personnel. The roads are pre-secured, and in many cases, temporarily shut down entirely. In countries with heavy traffic, this causes massive public disruption, but it's a non-negotiable part of the king's protocol. Decoy cars often accompany the real convoy to throw off any potential threats. 4. Hotels fit for a king, and sometimes entirely booked out. When King Salman travels, luxury hotels transform into royal extensions of his palace. His 2017 visit to Indonesia saw an entourage of 1,500 people accompany him, including 25 princes and 10 ministers. For that trip, the king booked the entire Four Seasons hotel in Jakarta, several floors of the Ritz-Carlton, and additional rooms across multiple five-star resorts. In Paris, his vacation caused the shutdown of an entire beach. In Morocco, during a reported $100 million holiday, a resort was retrofitted with gold-plated amenities, imported carpets, and Saudi chefs flown in to maintain royal dining standards. The staff often sign strict non-disclosure agreements, and every room is swept for bugs and potential threats. Advanced surveillance systems are temporarily installed, and communication lines are encrypted. Even the food and water supplies are inspected and secured by the royal security apparatus. 5. Intelligence and surveillance. The real-life royal spy network, perhaps the most unseen part of King Salman's travel, is the massive intelligence operation that ensures his safety. Prior to any journey, Saudi intelligence teams work with allied foreign agencies to assess threats, map secure routes, and identify any potential risks. From local extremist groups to high-tech cyber espionage, nothing is left unchecked. Counter-surveillance teams are deployed days or even weeks in advance of his arrival. They scan buildings, intercept digital chatter, and set up encrypted communication networks. Mobile phones of staff are monitored. Wi-Fi in hotel rooms is replaced with private, secured networks. And any equipment used in his proximity, microphones, cameras, routers, is screened and, if necessary, replaced with verified hardware. King Salman doesn't just travel, he moves like a shadow, wrapped in wealth, power, and precision. But now that you've seen how deep the rabbit hole goes, what do you think? Is it just luxury, or a calculated message to the world? Smash that like button if this blew your mind, drop a comment with what surprised you most, and don't forget to subscribe for more elite-level stories from behind the scenes of global power.